Hello, beloved. Welcome. This will be your message from the divine, okay? This will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those keen or interested, I do offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Without further ado, let us tap into this energy. Let us tap into this reading. Let us tap into this message, okay? So I'm channeling the neck area, okay, or the neck part of the body or the human anatomy, okay, and I'm seeing a prophetic vision of people being hung, okay, people being hung upside down. We have the Two of Swords reversed here, okay, so I'm being called to speak on a particular aspect of reality, the world, our life. I'm seeing here that there are people that stumble upon other people that cause their life to go downhill or a downfall or even a spiral, right? And there are people we meet in life that cause, um, an uproar of success or abundance or acceleration of motion and progress and things of that nature. So there's two types of people in life: ones that bring life itself into your life, or ones that are of death. Okay, so coming back to the generalization of this message here, there's somebody who is in your world, life, and reality that it's like this is somebody you're not meant to meet in person. Whatever conversation you've had with this person, they have you in a belief system that is false about who they are. Okay, with the Seven of Cups here. Like this person has enabled you to believe they're a specific kind of way by way of persona or character or whatever they speak by way of their own emotions and thoughts. This person has conjured an identity in your eyes by way of perception, with the Seven of Cups to cause an illusion of some sort here. Whoever this is a very high IQ individual. However way they come off is just how they come off, but who they are truly is somebody with a very high IQ. So however way this connection between you and this person goes is sexual here, okay? This is a love connection that you think is real, or somebody of love prospect or potential. We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups. There's communication you've been having with this person, with whatever device, whatever app, and however way, but this is the energy here. Whoever this is somebody that, they have some form of mental problem or issue or condition or disorder or disturbance here or illness, okay? You don't see that because that's not what they show. This is somebody who's wearing a Queen of Cups mask in your eyes, meaning they are doing whatever necessary to get you to love them, okay? This is somebody that believes in the Cupid myth, okay, where they want and feed and need the love of the other person in order for them to, you know, eat the person's energy. So simply put, you need to love them, okay, for them to begin whatever this illusion is. It is centered around the love, you have for them. Whoever this is knows what you want, okay? We have the Nine of Cups here. They know what you need, or what you lack when it comes to love. They know what's necessary by way of words, actions, behaviors, thoughts, and emotions. They understand the game of relationships or the mating ritual. Okay, they understand that energy of how they need to present themselves, what they need to do, how they need to act. Okay, so back to the energy that this person is trying to make you fall in love with them if you have not already, because whoever this is a very, like, this is a trauma. Okay, like very attractive or very alluring or very dreamy, with this cups energy, the water element energy, they very soft, or they feel safe to be around or to talk to. But that's the illusion when it comes to this person. They want to make you believe something that isn't real about them. Somebody wants to trap you or keep you stuck or bound to that illusion of them being the person you've always wanted in life. The ultimate epitome of an illusionist is this kind of a person here, and they want to, like, someone wants to make you fall in love, and the love is what they eat, right? When they break your heart. So it has to come together in that way. Whoever this is like high IQ based, so they think from a different standpoint or predicament or vision, or understanding, perspective, that type of energy here. They see things differently. So they already analyze you by the way that you handle yourself in their presence. They know when you're already falling. They know when you're not. They know when they know everything. They know when to lie or how to. They know the approach of what to say. Okay. They know your body language. Like maybe when you're nervous, you touch your hair, or and then they know what to say because they can tell that you're nervous because of what they've already analyzed or observed or studied. Whoever this is like a geek or a nerd of like human nature, human behavior, or the human mind, or the human being. Like someone loves life, but they love to take it from others using love, or the love energy, which is the highest vibration, highest frequency, highest wavelength of all existence. So whatever you've experienced from this person, it's a charm. Okay, it's not, it's very fictional, it's very figurative, it's very escapist, it's very fantasy based. Okay, because with the Two of Pentacles here to the Page of Cups to the Six of Pentacles, this is somebody that's willing to make you believe anything about them just to get you to fall in love. So it's not about what's real or what's not. There isn't anything real at all, because they themselves are not real. Like somebody is a walking Cupid arrow in the reversed. They want you to fall in love so they can rip your heart out, either with actions, words, or behaviors, or projecting thoughts and emotions, or just having you right where they want you, however way. This person has done this before. They have like a streak or some form of pattern here. Whoever this is has like a history of narcotics, okay, or indulging in drug use. So neurologically, they're not inclined, meaning they have some form of psychological defect or clinical situation. They love watching the films of people that are like so vulnerable to men, whether it's true crime or movie based. They love when a woman just, you know, eats the serpent energy. We have the magician to the eight of wands reversed. They love manipulating the womanhood energy. This is a debaucher. They know how to woo you in bed as well. So this is how they have you. You've slept with this person before, or this is what's gonna happen. And you don't know, but their energy is Cupid's arrow, even if it's in the reverse. So even if they're a bad person, they still Cupid's arrow. They've taken that path or direction of life. They've perfected it. They know they've perfected it. There's many victims here. Like whoever these ones represent this person's sexual energy towards people they've been with. And every one of those people can vouch that they go to therapy, or they don't look in the mirror, or they can't cry, or their mind is not well. You know, there's something they can vouch and say something about this person after being intimate with them. There's something of chemistry here, or physics of some sort. Because whoever this is very, like, this is a very clever man here, okay? They're not even conscious of emotions. That's what makes them high IQ. They don't have emotions. They're a psychopath. So they have to derive emotions from human experiences. Hence, they're obsessed with the human behavior, or the human brain, or the human anatomy, or the human being. Because they're studying love. They don't have it. They can't house that energy. They're a psychopath on the loose, a psychopath on wheels. Whoever this is as well, they like to approach people by way of who they think you need at that time. So they could have money, but then portray themselves to be a bastard who is a slum or a scrub, or they see, you know, you as being of class and eloquence or elegance. Then they'll portray themselves to be of that image as well. You know, whatever you need. This is that kind of a man. So this game, or rather this design or architect that they've built of Cupid's arrow within their own energy, when you sleep with this man, a lot's gonna change. Okay, you won't be able to, if you have already, that's, you know, you're in love. They have you, or they will. This is what they want, and you don't. It's not in your spirit to want this love. Like, you don't feel okay at this time, or you won't, because your spirit is rejecting it, because this is not the person that you think they are. It's a false narrative, or a false creation, or a false curated identity here. This is a man that has watched you for a while, you know, lurking, stalking. Back to the energy, we've established the lurking, stalking, but as well as studying and observing, or just being behind the scenes in the shadows. They're very present, even if you are not in their energy. I don't mean like when you're with them, even when you're not. This man knows what you're doing, where you are. And if you find that amusing, it's not, because this is a psychopath. Okay, they're not doing it out of love. You're just an experiment or a project of their own Cupid's arrow energy. This is a very high IQ man here with the evil genius spirit. Okay, we have the devil here, the seven of pentacles. and the Ace of Pentacles. So I see here that when this person now has you right where they want you, they want to take your life. This is the type of thing you read about in true crime or just in movies where there's that one woman that keeps getting stalked by this one man, right? They just can't get away from this man, is everywhere. This man has people everywhere, or it seems, whatever illusion this is, this man wants, it's like an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Take for instance somebody that, you know, has lived a life of being a liar, right? And then they stumble upon somebody who they can't lie to. That breeds naturally, you know, anger, rage, resentment, even fury, right? And already the liar knows they're lying, and you knowing that truth is like a ripple effect to who they are, because now they can't be who they are in your presence. So coming back to the generalization of this message here, the reason, you know, you have picked it up in your energy that you don't really want this and they keep chasing you, or you are, you know, looking at them as a possible prospect or partner or relationship, but then there's other people too. You're in too high vibrational energy or wavelength or frequency to not understand who this is in their own lie. It's not like you won't see it, even if they woo you in bed. This is the energy here. You're going to see the fox, okay? You're going to see the illusion is what I'm seeing here. So whoever this is like an animal, a creature, you know, within themselves. They like to, when they speaking to somebody, they don't take note of the conversation itself. They take note of how the person, you know, the details of how the person speaks. You know, if you use your mannerisms with your hands, or you like to jolt your eyes everywhere, or, you know, at times, like I said, within the energy, we've established the hair, you know, you touch your hair, or you check your phone continuously. Like, they study things like that, and they like to mirror that in order to enable you to love them, right? Like, oh, like, we the same, like, I like you, you know, or, you know, you get the point, beloved. This is like a thief of love, okay? Cupid's arrow in the reverse is somebody who is a thief of love. This person wants to leave you like empty. That's when they want to unalive you, when you are at your most vulnerable, fragile, frail, heartbroken energy. That's what they feed from. That's what they take. That's when they can bring death, you know, because that's what they've been wanting all along. They just want it in a specific design or architect or build or structure or foundation, and it's love, right? Because they've done this before, how I'm seeing it here is it's in them. Like, it's like, that's why they seem to be something they're not, and you can't even see it yet, okay? Or you have already, but this is confirmation. This is either a confirmation or a warning. Please take it how it applies for a reality, okay? But they want you crying or begging or pleading, or just being in utter like remorse, or just feeling guilty, or have not having it in you to be the woman that you naturally are. Like, they want to strip you of your original energy. Like, somebody just wants to take from you, okay, using their own methods and techniques of their own identity. Okay, this is somebody like they're a serial lover. Okay, you've encountered a serial lover. Let's take, for instance, an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Back then, with who and who, John Doe or Jane Doe, that, dated this person and fell victim, they might or might not be alive. And if they are, they would tell you to run or look the other way or call the police or alert somebody. They could even go as far as saying, oh, this man is possessed. Okay, not possessive, not obsessive, possessed. Like there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with you for even being with them or thinking that they're this or feeling that they're that. Like they're women in terror of this man. They live in utter fear. Okay, they feel like they need to always look over their shoulder thinking of death. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reversed to the Four of Wands here. So the woman that you are is like this man will never admit it even to himself, but it's like a craving they desperately need to satisfy because they've dealt with certain women before, but you are a risk because they don't know a woman like you. It's they actually looking at their serpent, which is their wand or they would, as the weapon, because that's the only thing they see fit to weaken you, because intellectually you're coming off as very endowed or alert, intelligence and emotional strength is what I'm seeing here. So they depending on the sexual intercourse that they're gonna have with you or they want to have with you or they've had with you, take it out applies for a reality, but that's what they're looking at as a way in. That's their cupid. That's the arrow. Okay, so cupid's arrow in the reverse is basically a dark spirited man or a home fatale. Okay, just a seductor, a womanizer. Okay, high IQ or not, you're just a seductor, a womanizer. I see this man like following you, like maybe you go to certain stores to get certain things in your home or whatever place of rest, or you're connected to certain people, or there's just certain interests that you have by way of errands of life or daily basis activities or whatever you do, whoever you are really, they just are fascinated like, oh, this is what you like or this is where you go. It's more like a fetish, a kink, like a thrill of a fetish, a thrill of kink. Whoever these victims are, this man keeps them tight-lipped, okay? Because this is not like the crazy ex, like an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. It's not like you talk to a woman this man has been with, and they will tell you, no, he's just a little crazy, or he's just very crazy. He's like extremely crazy. He's sometimes crazy. No, like they're gonna tell you, like your life is in danger. You know, this man might go as far as like being like so like in depth with the sexual intercourse because he wants in, like he needs a way in your heart. Like he has like a vision board or a mood board where he strategically designs your love for him and how it's going to be induced or risen or awakened in you. Okay, he wants to do it. Okay, he wants to call upon it. Yeah, there's like, it's not about like pornographic material that has this man, like a charm of sexual energy. It's more like his character, like there's people that fall in love with different things about other people. There's things we fall in love with. You can fall in love with an object, like, oh, I love it. Look at the pattern, look at the cut, look at the fabric, the texture, look at, even how it makes you feel. Someone can fall in love with clothes, shoes. It's just what it is. So that's the kind of man that, like, it's not about, oh, they smell good, like they talk good, like this a man that, like, they verbiage, they speak eloquently or very sophisticated or very like clever, smart, or even like a genius. That's what I'm seeing here. Instead of saying good morning, they'll say grand rising. Or instead of saying, are you awake, they'll say, hello, sleeping beauty. Like, like a man that knows how to talk. It's not about sweet talk. It's about like this is a communicator. This is a wordsmith, Cupid's arrow energy. Okay, wordsmith, Cupid's arrow energy. I'm being called to repeat. Wordsmith, Cupid's arrow energy. It's like, this is the man that, like, the woman they've been with, they felt deeply. They became crazy over him. He induced that. They ran mad. They, did the most absurd things. They lost themselves in this man's energy. That's who he is. That's like, this is a walking spell. You need to get away from this man. Like, stay as far away from because the more they get your energy, like the more they see your facial expressions or your body language, they get high off of that. It's like a drug, they need more. Okay, so the more they lay eyes on you, it just, I mean, the DNA, the genes, something shifts or changes or is altered generically. This man might come from a lineage of that, or that's just what he has become by way of choices and decisions, or lifestyle, or fantasy, or desire. Okay, so this man's serpent energy, he's the kind of man that when you sleep with them, you don't come out the same. It's like very silent, but deadly, like discreet, but subtle, but like a debaucherer. And that's what you feed off of, but he feeds off of something different because he's a different creature of habit. He's a hedonist. Okay, he's a hedonist. Or he's in hedonist energy. Get away from this man. Okay, this was your message from the divine. This was your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time, beloved. Thank you for joining me. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings, and if you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Thank you for your time once again. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye, beloved.